Okay, so I'm doing this live in this longer format because, like the title says, I have too much to say. I have had a pretty good day when it comes to like the educational side. It's been quite fun, and I've gotten on, with stuff, and yeah, it's been great. But as I was ending my day, I had the unfortunate situation of sitting on a bus, and I have a cane. So most of the time when I'm at university, because I struggle to get around, I've got conditions, etc. And for most of the journey, it was fine. I was sat there, everything was hunky dory. And then some woman gets on with like one of these, like a bag, but with like a frame around it. It's not really like a walker with a bag in. It's just a bag on a trolley kind of thing. But she gets on and she's all like, oh, I need to sit there. Now, some lovely woman in front of me thought she meant there, like in the wheelchair kind of accessible slash like pushchair accessible place. So she was kind of like, oh, yeah, I'll move out of the way. And then she was like, no, that lady over there, which gave some of my gender issues kind of a little boost for a second. But, I was like, well, I have issues too. I lifted my cane up and was just like, I'm sat here. And she was like, I've got a police pass. And I'll get into that in a second. So I'm just like, well, okay, but it's first come, first served. Like, you don't need a special pass. They are protected. Not protected so much, but there are seats available for people with disabilities. No right or disability or whatever trumps another. That's, and that's why it's first come, first served. Like, whoever gets there first, who has a need, gets the seat. It's a reasonable way to do things. So yeah, that was a problem. But she sat there and was on about this police pass and saying I'm crippled and stuff like that. And I was just like, I lifted my stick up again, just like, well, hi, I also have issues. And I kept my cool, sort of. I mean, respect is a two-way street. It's not given necessarily, it's earned. She came on, immediately targeted me and was just like, I want your seat because the world should revolve around me. So I wasn't going to give her respect back. She wasn't respecting my needs. Even when I showed her up and was like, no, you've assumed something. I also have need to sit here, do one. So I was very upset by this, though. It was like I was shaking, but I kept it under control. And, she was going on about it. I went, get over yourself. Wasn't having any more of it. I'm tempted to try and get the CCTV and try and do something, but I don't know if it would work. It may not be worth the effort. But yeah, so she, was just a pain and blah, 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 and was just looking at me. When I was sort of sat there, I looked over the other way, and because I was like driver's side, so she could have gone the other side. There was a couple there who, just by sight again, which is what she's done to me, there's no clear disability they have. They haven't got a cane or anything like that. So she could have gone there. She, can sit sideways like she did. I'm sure she's fine. I've had to sometimes. I don't like to do it, but I did that thing that sometimes people do, to justify stuff. I was like, well, I'm going to get off the bus and I'm going to accentuate the limp a little. I mean, my left calf has been giving me a bit of trouble today, so maybe it wasn't quite too much. But it's really annoyed me. But when I came home, I was like, right, what is this? This pass, this supposed right she has, a police pass. I searched for police pass disability, nothing. Nothing comes up. So I was like, well, it's not a thing then. I thought, because Amy works in the elderly side of the hospital, particularly elderly women, it fits the bill here. So I was like, well, I'll ask if she knows anything about it. She's got no idea. She'd been in that job for so long that if there was an actual thing out there, I'm sure she'd have heard of it. So it just really annoyed me. And yeah, the day itself was fine. And that just like soured the edge, unfortunately. But I'm much better than I was. I know I can get past it and deal with it and everything like that. But I just thought, yeah, I'd fold it into the university vlog slot because I needed to get it off my chest, really. And this was the best way to do it. So thank you for letting me rant about this. If you're watching this after, it's archived and live, etc., then, yeah, sorry you weren't here for the short period that I did it. But yeah, 4 o'clock, we're going to talk more about my CBPM journey. So I hope you'll join me for that. But until next time, as always, thank you for watching and take care. Feels weird saying that live, doesn't it? Bye-bye.